baby le llegan. El negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Gaby, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya. Ustedes saben ya.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And we'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping in for the Jays, DJ LeMahieu, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping up is Michael Young. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop he's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Into the box, Eric Davis, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Oh. 2-1. Guerrero is off at first with two away. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Carlos Pena would be next. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So now here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now here's the pitch. Slow little roller to third. Bregman has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Bases are empty. One man out. pulled toward right center field. Davis arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Now to the plate, Carlos Beltran. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
At the plate now is Albert Pujols. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. And now Carlos Pena. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next, here is Kyle Lewis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Matsui has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. At the plate, Jared Walsh. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1. The Jays nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
Now the pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Hideki Matsui, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting it, the third baseman, Javier.
So stepping in is Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge. Not only...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants to do. You have to eliminate the noise, Dad. Just try and drive them it from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next up is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Young for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Now at the plate is Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5.
Alex Bregman.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Next to hit is Mitch Garver, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering. One out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Now at second base, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in, and he's retired one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Now at the plate, here is Carlos Beltran. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in once again is Albert Pujols. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2 out, nobody on. 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit sharply on the ground. And Young is aboard. That's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Misses, ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eric Davis. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Young at second, Guerrero at first with no outs. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Pena.
Next, it'll be Carlos Pena. Worked a walk his first time up. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Kyle Lewis waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Striding in is Kyle Lewis. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays 0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
To the plate now, Victor Martinez. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Hideki Matsui.
So the next to bat will be Hideki Matsui. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Third baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Guerrero able to track it down for the 3rd out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Jared Walsh. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Next to dig in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now. Bregman just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Bieber.
Here's the pitch.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. On the ground towards Young, it's short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos.
Next, it'll be Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Chatwood will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 34, Tyler Chatwood.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And another foul ball. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Albert Pujols, as he swings and hits a laser to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Now is Michael Young, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-1 on its way to Vlad. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-2.
Hey, like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Eric Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Good on the ground to third. He's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Runner back safely. At the plate, Carlos Pena. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch of the AB on its way. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. On he pops it up. Bregman just to the left of the mound. And that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Next to hit, Victor Martinez flew out last time up. First offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Hideki Matsui. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jonathan Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Pena. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
So now into the box is Kyle Lewis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Up next, Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop this one right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
In now, Carlos Beltran, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Young for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And stepping in, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Brustar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Brustar Graterol.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1, and he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Young. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
At the plate now, Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Line softly to the right side, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Hideki Matsui, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Digging in will be Vladimir Guerrero, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Danny Jansen is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
So here is Eric Davis, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 popped him up. Jansen is under it. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
Digging in next, Carlos Pena. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Shot back up the middle, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The left fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So next to bat will be Jared Walsh. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A man on third with 2 down. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1, the final score in tonight. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.